taxes. It's bullshit all around.
Yeah, it is kind of bullshit all around, except for like very specific things that like all of us need. I'd be fine with
No,
that.
totally. Like, of course, we all need to chip in to stuff, but like, here's the thing. We pay taxes out of our salary, and then we pay taxes out of like what we buy too. How many times are we going to get taxed?
So many times. And like, even if you're selling used shit, like if you're like, here's an old used pair of shoes in my closet and I sell it, I have to pay tax on that.
Yeah. I already paid tax when I purchased the item, and now when I'm selling it, it's just a lot. And when with all the loopholes that like billionaires get and millionaires, like you can't do that. Like you guys can't like not pay taxes, and then it's absurd, really. But it's
Like
the way it is.
General Electric or like some massive company. I think it was General Electric, might have been Walmart. Some like massive company like this doesn't pay
Well,
taxes.
that's not surprising since like electricity is like they figured out how to have electricity without even charging anybody, and they killed those.
Oh yeah, like Tesla and all that with like electricity's in the air. And they're like, no, it's not.
So
Walk right this way, sir.
right, and like many others, and yeah, it's very
I do think it'd be great if you could pick what your tax money goes to though. That would be great. If you could pick what your tax money goes to.
Yeah.
Like if I could submit my check and be like, here, I owe you $3,750. That should cover the cost of putting the new curbs up on my block.
yeah, that's already been like allocated.
Mhm.
So we all know we are going to be and like if someone already paid that off, you get a different selection.
Yeah, imagine that shit. Like you go to a website, right? And like, let's say each municipality, each government is like, okay, we have this running list. Here's 10,000 things we would spend tax money on. And kind of like a gift registry, like when your friends get married, you can go in and be like, oh, you know what? I'd like to pay the $500 towards putting that new birdhouse up.
If we can do it for a fucking baby shower gift registry, we should be able to do it with taxes.
That should be their slogan. Like, if you can do it for a gift registry, you should be able to do it for taxes.
No, who's
like the PR
line is it?
It's for taxes.
No, that would be for like that person, doing the coding on the actual
Okay, but
thing.
in our scenario where we've revamped the entire tax system to where you can select your taxes,
yeah, you're right.
the guy who's in charge of the advertising for this hypothetical idea should use your little line.
Okay, yeah, no, I get. Yes, I do agree.
Young man, it was a good line.
It was.
Because people might be like, I don't have time to go on here and all that, but you got time for your friends and their gift registry.
Also,
this guy's point.
If like you're gonna have me pay a ton of taxes, right? And like not make other people, and there's loopholes that like they kind of keep from us and stuff like that, and that all for sure happens.
Sure.
I should be able to get creative too with my taxes.
I think we might on occasion, but yes, I think that you should be able to in most any situation. For sure, because that's all they do. They got like a gazillion dollars, and they're just like, here, we'll pay these guys and go figure out how to not have to pay any of this in tax.
Yes, it's absurd world. We live in an absurd world where like the people making like just enough to live, or like, even middle class or whatever, they're the ones that pay all the taxes. That's absurd if like you're really thinking about it. Why would, you know what I mean? Oh, the trickle down effect.
Yeah, there's a great documentary called Everything is a Rich Man's Trick. And I think they talk about taxes in that one as being one of them.
Yeah.
And where it's like literally they have the money and the wherewithal to get around it. And same thing with all sorts of different things.
It's crazy. Rich, like just talking about rich people. You don't live in the same world as us, so don't try and relate to it. Also, if you got in business, okay, it started, and you had help, from, your wealthy family or whatever, it don't count the same as if I start a business. It's just not the same. The money part is the hard part.
The money part's the hard part.
Mychal and I have figured out 49 and a half like different businesses.
Right. And I bet there's a lot of people out there that, have an average income that probably have 10 really good business ideas at any good fucking time.
All you have to be is an entrepreneur and like have hustle behind you. Once you have the money, are you serious?
I wish it into existence.
Right.
But you always get to the same point where you go, oh, all these things are going great. And then they're like, okay, now's the point where, well, how much money do you have to start your business? Well, I don't have.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, not like,
oh, well, okay, cool. I'll go to the bank and get some money. Oh, do you have a bunch of money in order to go get some money? Well, no, I still don't have that
right.
money.
Oh my God. That's the worst. Okay. So why would you need a loan if you are rich already? But they do loans. Then there's some
Yeah,
tax.
so they only have to pay like a little bit of their actual personal money, and then they get a bank to finance it. Like all the rich people are making money.
There's some wild tricks out there.
The banks are making money. The rich people are making money. Anyway, taxation or steps, all a bunch of bullshit. I don't like it.